Hi everybody, and welcome to my channel, Stitching with a Dachshund. My name is Sherry, and this is a channel about cross stitch. Every once in a while I throw in a little bit of crochet or a little bit of applique, but it's mainly about cross stitch and a little bit about some family. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you find something today that inspires you to join this wonderful community of cross stitch. It is a great community to be involved in. And if you're a subscriber and come back, hey, nice to see you. Wish you could stop by and have a drink. But with that, let's get on with family update first. It'll be a quick one. James is employed again. He's worked 2 days. He's working down in Houston. Michael's back up to full time, and Sarah's back up to full time. So that's good. I'm happy for all of them. Nothing really ever changed with Robert. As a matter of fact, it's Saturday, and he's at work right now because they had to shut down a boiler and do the inspection, the yearly inspection. So same old there. It's beautiful outside here in Central Texas and makes me want to get out and do something. So maybe I will a little bit later. But right now, I'm filming a video for y'all. So let's just get into the cross stitch. It's not going to be a big video or a long video today because I don't have a lot because I'm coming off Maynia and I did Mega Mania. And if you watch my other videos, you'll see what that entails. So right now, I've got 2 fully finished objects. FFOs, if you abbreviate it. But yes, I finished 2 objects. Well, almost finished 2 objects. I haven't decided the topping on this one. If you remember my 2 friends, Leanne and Joelle, they are the band Two Country for Nashville. Well, I finished this a while back, and I did the back. Now I'm trying to figure out what I want to hang up here. I've got to get to Hobby Lobby to really figure out what I want to do. So really, it's a finished object. I could give it to them just like this, but it's just going to be a bow or something added to that. So Two Country for Nashville. I hope they like it whenever I get to see them again and give it to them. The other fully finished object is from Primitive Hair, and she has some beautiful patterns. But this one is called Queen Bee of the Needle. And what I wanted to do, it's meant to be a needle case, but I did it really, really big because I had a little different plan for it. Didn't like the way that was sticking up. So I did do a 3-fold. I'll show you the back first. Isn't that lovely? I'm going to get it really close. If you have not stitched this and you're a bee person, you'll love it. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then the inside of it, I put 2 felt holders, and here is a vinyl thing. I could put my little scissors or something in there. But I wanted to do something. I have needle books, and I wanted to do something a little bit different. So for small projects, I thought I could throw this in with my bag. It'd have a spare needle, a little pair of scissors in there, and a little thing to hold my floss. So that was my fully finished object. And it folds like that, and it folds like that, and then there's your back. I love it. I love it. So happy with myself that I finished 2 things. I have plans to finish more, but it's just, I got to be in the mood, and I got to get everything out, and then I got to do it. So I haven't been in the mood really to cut glue, and do all the stuff that I want to do for the flat folds. So let's move on to Mega Mania. And my Mega Mania was, I was going to work on my large projects, my large patterns. I have a habit of putting them to the side and working on my small to medium ones because I see progress on them faster. And at least I figured it out. That's why I do it anyway. So for May, I wanted to focus mainly on my large projects. I will tell you that I never even touched boots. You'll see that in a previous video. I have the picture of it because I never got the material for it, the fabric. So it never even made it into the rotation. That's okay. So what did make it into the rotation is my Twin Peak Primitives. Twin Christmas Tree. It really is a beautiful pattern, and I really adore it. And I was chugging away on it, and I really did not want to put it down. I gave each pattern a week, and it worked. I thought at first, because this one, I was doing this one, and the weekend came, Michael came down, and I didn't get to stitch for like 2 days. And I was like, well, that's not fair to this one at all. But, you know, I had to put it down and move on. And this is where I got on it. I should have popped this off. I'm sorry. Oops, nothing's falling over here. There we go. Get the angel up there and the red birds. Oh, it's going to be so cute. I was really hoping to get some of the bowl down here done before I had to put it up. But it's all right. I didn't, but it's all right. I can work on it later. But once again, isn't she a beauty? This is what it's supposed to look like, and this is where I'm at on it. Ah! You know that is going to be the screenshot, right? So that's my luck. But anyway, I'm so happy with this, and I can't wait to get back on it and work on it. So that was Maynia, met one. Another one that I worked on was, love this, Medieval Nativity. I hope I can't see what you're seeing. There we go. Medieval Nativity. It's in Treasures and Needlework, Better Homes and Garden. I want to say 1990. Yep, winter 1992 is where this one's at. She also has two other ones, and I've done one of her other patterns, but they're just called Medieval Sampler. Isn't that beautiful? I've done this one, and I got the pattern for that one. So one day that will be in there. So this is the progress I made on it, and I was really happy with progress. But when I stopped feeling so bad about this one not getting some time, it happened with all of my projects. Every project, there was a couple days where I was unable to get any stitching done. So I didn't jip any. It happened to all of them. So this is where I'm at with this one. And her head was done. So anything above her head and above these cows and up is what I got done for her this rotation. And Joseph, isn't it lovely? I think it's lovely. I've got a lot more to do on this one, as you see. There is stuff underneath it, stuff above it. There's angels. I can't wait to do that camel. Yeah, camel will be great. So anyway, that was where I got on Nativity. Oh, it's beautiful. You can just look at it. And then, of course, my Battles of Hastings, or the Bayeux Tapestry piece, is right there. And I got a little bit done on it too, and I'm real happy with its progress. I finished up that horse. I did a little bit on the border. I did the guy laying down here. This was another one. Well, you know what? I almost said on all four of them right now. I didn't want to put it down once I got going on it. It was, I was enjoying the heck out of it. But this pattern is a little different. It's colored. It's not marked by symbols. It's a little hard for me to understand sometimes, but I'm getting it. I did find out that when I started this as a brand new stitcher, and I'm finding it easier now, so it's all good. So this is where I'm at on Battle of Hastings. It's lovely. I love Phantom Plantation by Glendon Place. I love this one too. Can't wait for them all to get done. I just can't wait for them all to get done. And this is where I got on it. I got a lot done on this one. Maybe I was able to stitch on it a little bit longer than the other ones. I don't know, but I got a lot done. The ghost was done, so I got these pillars right here. I brought them down, and this was done, but I've worked on the door with the skeleton in his hands, came down and did the bird. The bird's coloring is beautiful. I don't know if you can see that it's a bluish and a black in there. It's gorgeous. And then I did the horse. I wanted to come straight down because I got a little paranoid about, it seemed like I didn't have enough fabric down here. And I didn't want to stitch all of this up here and then get down here and find out that I didn't. So I stitched all the way down, and I do. I have enough, so it's okay. I should just always trust Trixie and not get all paranoid when I start working on something. So yeah, I got a lot done on this one. I love doing this horse. It was so much fun. Another one that I wish I could have just worked a little bit longer on, but I think I was ready to go on and move on with this one, which was good because when I pick it back up, I'll be like loving it all over again. And I think what I'm going to do, because the house is massive, the house is the big one. So I think what I'm going to do is just work a bit on the house every time and then work down to another motif or something so I can do something other than the house, because I know me, I'll get really bored working on the house. So I've got to throw in some other stuff. Maybe I'll work on the carriage a little bit down here. So anyway, this is my last one for Maynia. I want to say that Maynia was a total success for me. I was able to work on 4 projects. I had planned 5, which worked out really great because I gave each a week, and I got a lot of progress done on each. So I was really happy to see that. Now I just got to make myself work on them more often when I have other things that I want to work on. And I've got to blame the designers. They're just throwing out some wonderful, wonderful stuff, and you just want to pick it up and start working on it, which I showed this one the last time. Like Twin Peak Primitives. Gotta stop throwing out such beautiful stuff. But this one, Lone Star State. Lovely, lovely. So I ordered the fabric for it. I didn't have what I wanted. I wanted to do it with the call for flosses. So I ordered them. And I love them, and they came in. And I'm going to tell you what, that is going to be just beautiful. Just beautiful. And I got the fabric, and I actually forgot to bring the fabric over here, but it's a neutral fabric. I wanted it to be all about state of Texas, because I am a Texas girl. All right. You know what, guys? I told you that this was going to be fast. So my plans. I want to get back into my other projects that I've started. I need to count my whips and see how many I got. And I'm going to dedicate June for my stitching is to stitch on some of the other ones. If I feel like these are calling me, I might work on them. But I also want to dedicate it to some designing. Don't worry, not like designing, like designers. But I bought the stuff for Stitch People, where you make your little people, like for Two Country for Nashville here. And I want to do one for my nephew's wedding. I want to design one that says Stitching with the Dachshund and have it somewhere placed and do it. And then I had another nephew that was married last October, and I thought it would be really cute to do one for them. So June, I'm dedicating to getting those drawn out, designed, and colors picked out, and then hopefully starting them while working on some of my other stuff. But I got a Cricut for Mother's Day, and it arrived, wasn't on Mother's Day, arrived late. But anyway, so yesterday I unboxed it and I started playing with it, and I don't think I put a stitch in anything yesterday because I was like watching videos and trying to learn how to do it. I think it's going to be super fun. So it's going to cut into a little bit of my time, but it's all right. I'll make time for all my loves. Well, I do not believe I have anything else to tell you, and I don't want to ramble on. So what I'm going to tell you is put some thread and a needle and get to stitching. Y'all have a great day, and I'll be back 2 weeks to a month.